It's New York Lottery's numbers and win 4 drawing.
So I just remembered something. I was like, I should make a video about this. So to lead into this, I want to tell you about one of the laborers at Madison Square Garden. So I first met him, his name is Jimmy Groves, and I first met him when I was working in the event office when I ran the radio. So in this particular night, we had a guy who had a broken seat, which we had broken seats every night. When you have 19,000 seats, you can't sit in them every day. You have to wait till somebody sits in it, and then you're like, oh, the seat's broken. Right, this particular night, the same seat had been called in 3 times. So the first time, so Jimmy that night was called the straw boss, who is sort of the crew lead of the laborers. That's a union term, straw boss. And so he had sent somebody else the first time. The second time, he went himself. The third time, he came back. I'm sitting there in the office with the radio, and he came in, sweat pouring down, tools in his hands. Like, I went back for the third time. I was on my hands and knees. That seat is fixed. There is nothing wrong with it. If that guy calls, I don't want to hear that guy call again. Like, he was not having it. But what I remember about him the most is that he was such a great guy. Like, I just remember him being like very smiley, just laid back. Like, eventually when I got to where I was working in building operations, he was still the straw boss for a little bit. And then eventually he went to the night shift. He's like, I ain't doing that no more. He's like, I'm going to come in, I'm going to do my work, and then I'm going to go home. I don't want to be in charge of anything. So I would work until the end of the show. And then when the night manager would come in, there always had to be a handoff that happened. So I would see the guys on the night crew all the time. And I loved seeing Jimmy because he was just so personable and just such a cool guy. Just loved him. So in 2009, coming in one day, and everybody's like, did you hear? And I'm like, what happened? And they're like, oh, he won the lottery. I'm like, who won the lottery? And they're like, Jimmy. So you have to understand, there's a long legacy of employees at the Garden who have won the lottery. And there are more than a handful of them, whether they won 50 grand, 100 grand. I think one guy won $1 million and still kept working. He bought one of the 2 winning tickets for $336 million Mega Millions jackpot. And when I found out that was him, good for him. Such a great guy. And for whatever reason today, he crossed my mind. The whole thing crossed my mind. And I just wanted to sort of share his story with you because he's such a good guy. This is him. Watch.
49-year-old Jimmy Groves is the latest winner of the New York Mega Millions, and he will be taking home $168 million.
Who did you tell first?
I called my mama.
Groves accepted his oversized check at Madison Square Garden, where he was an employee for 18 years.
We set up for concerts, Knicks, Rangers, any event that goes on in Madison Square Garden, that's what we set up for. I had a good time while I was here. The best place that I could work for is here at Madison Square Garden because it's like a family.
The grounded and humble Groves did mention he would like a new car, but family and community is where he intends to concentrate. The $168 million jackpot is the largest in New York State history.